there, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. I'm Fionuala. I live, work, and garden in Zone 9B, just outside of gorgeous Petaluma town. I'm north of San Francisco. We have amazing weather up here, and it's almost October, and my mind is turning towards a fall container. My front door needs something, needs some switch over. We're coming into fall. Too early to do something for the holidays. So what I want is to plant up a container, brighten up my front door, and celebrate the gorgeousness that is fall up here in Zone 9B. First thing I want to do is find the perfect container. So let's go. Ooh, this is the perfect color, but it's a little small for what I want to do. Oh, here's some more. These are so great. Oh my goodness. Oh, for sure. This burnt orange color, I like it all year long, but for a fall container, it is totally perfect. I got my container already. Now I want some great potting soil because I'm going to be planting perennials in the pot. I want a really good potting soil. Holds the moisture nicely, but at the same time drains. And I absolutely love this Edna's Best. So there we go. Now got the pot, got the soil. Let's get going on the plants. I want to find something tall. Ooh, I want to find something tall for the center of the pot. And this grass right here is absolutely perfect. I did not need to go too far for that one. This is purple fountain grass. Look at the colors. Isn't that just amazing? It's going to make a great tall centerpiece for the whole container. I can't decide between these two. They're both really cool. So I'm going to see what they look like in the container when I get there. You know how it is? You might change your mind 5 or 6 different times, but already I like the way each one of these plants goes with this grass. So yeah, let's find the rest of the plants. This is fun. You know, it's the kind of thing, you put things together on the cart, but when you're actually putting the container all together, plants with the container, you find out more. Is this what you want to see for the next couple of months going forward? Do you want something more subtle? Does it go with the pot? Meanwhile, I'm just going to load the cart up, and when I get to planting up, that's when the real decisions are made. This lantana radiation, and I want a couple of months of color out of my container. I'm going to put it on the porch. So I'm really looking for a plant that's got lots and lots of buds. So when you're shopping for your fall container, make sure your plants aren't already blown out, that they're going to bloom for you for a couple of months yet. I really want this container of mine to go all the way through, you know, mid to end November. Then I'll switch it out again. But this plant here has lots of buds. I'm not seeing any seed heads or anything on it, so I think this might be the one. I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but I think I would like to finally decorate the container at the end with something that is fall colored. Now these are poppies, but they're orange, so I think they are going to look so good in the finished results. So normally I would wait till the very end to do the embellishing, but they're right here and there's not very many left, so I figured let's grab them while I can. Okay, I'm still looking for some color, and I came across this ascot rainbow. It's a euphorbia, so usual caution when working with euphorbia. I'll make sure I don't get any of the sap on my hands when I'm planting. But look at these colors. I am guaranteed that these are going to look amazing all the way till next year. So look how this is coming together. Look at these colors. I love it. Let me tell you a little bit more about Euphorbia ascot rainbow. I really love this plant because in the cold weather it gets a little tinge of pink to all the foliage. It looks absolutely amazing. It's a perennial that blooms every second year, and it's just gorgeous in the landscape. The colors are amazing. I should use the word better than just amazing, really, really bright. It likes nice rich soil, good drainage, gets about 2 by 2, and then has these gorgeous flowers in January, February, something like that, like all the euphorbias do. they bloom at the time of year when not much else is blooming. So even if I switch this container out at the end of November like I plan to, these may well end up going back into that container, but if not, they're definitely going out into my landscape. I need something trailing and something that has a different texture, so I'm going to go with this lotus or parrot speak. It's called Amazon Sunset. When it blooms, it's going to be exactly the color I want, a really gorgeous coral orange red. So yeah, I think this is going to look really good trailing. Now all I need to do is find some Calibrachoa or million bells, because I think that also trailing out of the pot is going to be spectacular. So let's go find some. I think I've got the final touches. Now let's get planting. All right, so my old gloves have holes in them. So I just grabbed another pair. Just gotta say real quick, I really like these mud gloves. They breathe really well. They do have this covering here. They last a little longer than some other gloves, yet you can still feel what you're doing. I'm a really heavy user of gloves and I garden a lot, so I go through gloves fairly quickly. But these mud gloves, they're really good. Love them. So, brand new pair, and grab my soil, grab my trowel. I'm ready to plant. All right, potting soil in. Let's get going. This is a container I picked. It's going to take a lot of soil, so bear with me for a second. So it's filled almost to the top, and now I start decorating. I'm really going to fill this up. I'm going to jam everything tight because I'm going for instant, and we'll see where that takes us. How many plants can I fit in this container? It's a 14-inch across. It's nice and deep. It's going to look spectacular when I get it placed. So first, I fool around, mess with the combination, and let's see what happens. Ooh, look at that. That's also good. I'm not going to center the grass because I'm going to be pushing this container pretty much up against the wall of my house. So the grass is going to go towards the back. I love how this is looking. This is my practice run. This is overkill. Also, it's going to be bloomed out fairly soon. So much as I love black-eyed Susans, I'm going to leave this one to sit it out. It does not get to go in my container today. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. Remember I was saying you can pick out all the plants you like, but it's not until you start putting it together in the container that you really find out, is this going to work or not? My little million bells is just totally lost in there, so I don't know about that one. But maybe if I put it on this side, over here, that works. Okay, I got it. Now I'm going to plant. You know what I do though? Because sometimes when I get planting, I forget the combination that pleased my eye the most. So I take a picture of it. Come on, baby. There we have it. Okay. All right, let's get planting. All right, okay. For some reason my phone doesn't want to work. Oh my goodness. This Pennisetum rubrum, purple fountain grass. It is very vigorous. It does want to be rather large. And it has totally filled up that 1-gallon pot. I don't want it to be rather large, so seriously, this just needs to go till Thanksgiving. So I'm going to trim away any of the excess growth smothering the other plants, but I'll do that at the end. First, get that one in. This is almost the most important plant going in here, so that's the first one I'm going to place. So far, so good. Now my beautiful lantana radiation that is going to bloom and bloom and bloom all the way to Thanksgiving. That's going to go next. The roots on this also need to be broken up a little bit, but it's nowhere as strong and tough as the roots of the purple fountain grass. Oh my goodness, look at this. Isn't that just beautiful? I love it. And now for my little ascot rainbows, the perfect colors. I'm gonna pop it in right here. I'm gonna put it in right towards the back there. I really like how that looks. And there's my other one. And now for my Lotus Amazon Sunset, right in the front, providing a really different texture, which I love. And it's going to stand, when those blooms happen, it's just going to be spectacular. Now I do think it does need a little more, and I love this little million bells right here. It's got all those perfect fall colors that it's going to look so good. You know, when you plant up a container at first, it takes a week or so to really get settled into itself. So these are going to trail and look beautiful. I love it. Here, go in there. I'm going to plant that right up against the edge there so that you can see it already, and it looks really good. Fill in, pack that soil pretty tight. Now this one is packed so tightly that I know it's not going to need any mulch, but it is always a good idea to put mulch on your containers, especially in the fall. If it doesn't rain anytime super soon, you want to conserve that moisture. This container, however, has so much foliage and flowers going on, mulch would be totally wasted. I'm not going to do it. Okay, got a little gap over there, I think. One more plant and we're done. Apologies for my sniffles. I'm just getting over this summer cold that has been so irritating. Oops, that's not what I wanted. It's made me foggy-headed and sniffly and dizzy, but more than anything, it's made me annoyed with catching a summer cold. Anyway, I'm doing way better right now. Having a wonderful day planting. And I just got to remind you to get outside to your garden and enjoy the beauty. We live in an absolutely amazing part of the world, in an amazing part of the country, where we have so much beauty around us and so much beauty in the little tiny details in our very own gardens. You know, people have gardened forever and ever and ever for a number of reasons. Probably started out because, you know, they wanted to grow their own foods, collect their own seeds, grow food. And then somebody noticed flowers, and somebody noticed how beautiful the flowers are and how good you feel when you're looking at color and flowers and pollinators visiting the flowers. It just feels really, really good. And I tell you right now, I'm feeling incredibly happy putting this container together. So you guys, get on out there. Find the container that makes you happy. Find the plants that make you happy. Get together a wonderful combination, and next thing you know, you're going to be smiling and making everybody happy with this creation that you've made. Okay, I just need to make sure all of my plants have enough soil around them, that their roots are touching soil, and that I've left no air pockets in there. I will, of course, be watering it at the end to make sure everything is nice and tight and in there. But I'm going to use my fingers in the meantime. I think I got it. Looking good. Now for just a little bit of embellishment, I'm going to add these gorgeous poppies in. They are metal. They're from Zimbabwe. I found them through this fair trade organization that I really appreciate. And it's made in a little town in Zimbabwe by a collective group, all women. And I absolutely love when these poppies arrive. They come in a big box. Each one is wrapped in newspaper from the Zimbabwean news, and it just makes me really happy. So, love these poppies for a whole bunch of reasons. One of which is I love supporting anybody doing fair trade work. Love supporting women. But also, the flowers are really, really great. I love them. Okay, I think this is done. Did find one more cute thing, this crow, but when I get it home, it's gonna go on the ground in front of my porch. Because you can't even see him in there. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, all it needs now is watering in and bring it home. So there you have it. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Hope you liked the combination I put together, the pot that I picked out, the little embellishments. But most importantly, I hope you're inspired to go on outside to your own gardens. Create your own fall container. Decorate your garden, decorate your porch, decorate the patio. We live in a fabulous part of the world. Us gardeners are very lucky to have such a great pastime, hobby, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, let me know what you're planning on doing this fall. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, like this video if you do, subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Come to Cottage Gardens, come on in and visit me, say hi, let me know all about your gardens. Okay, everybody, see you next time. In the meantime, happy gardening.